The boy could see all kinds of bacteria, whether it was mold used for fermenting foods, lactic acid bacteria in yogurt, or trichophyton that formed athlete's foot on it. But because he could see these things, he was taught a lesson on the first day of school. The professor took a shovel and a smell of stinking gushed out instantly. Others could only smell the suffocating odor, but he could see all kinds of bacteria in it, which almost made him spit out his breakfast. But the professor asked him to vomit, and if he vomited, he could eat this thing directly, because this was the pickled seal invented by the Arctic people. But this was not asking him to eat the seal directly, but the seagull stuffed into the seal's belly. The method of eating is also very simple. Just suck it directly into the seagull's butt. After taking a few bites, the professor asked him if he wanted to taste it. Although it had been fermented, the taste of wine lees and natto still retained. The meat flavor of the Shanghai gull can be said to be a peerless delicacy. Arctic people use this to apply it on barbecue to make up for their body's need for vitamins. Although the professor described it very well, they lost their appetite just by smelling the stinking. At this time, the professor recognized him, but he didn't expect that he actually knew the boy's grandfather. I heard that the boy could see bacteria that ordinary people could not see, so the professor invited him to his laboratory to try his skills. Who knew that when the boy looked closely, he saw that this was not the mold that made miso at home. But the professor's female apprentice still thought he had guessed blindly, and then took out yogurt from 2 different countries and asked him to choose which one belongs to their country. The boy directly picked up one of the bottles, just because the bacteria inside spoke Japanese, but the female apprentice still didn't give up and took out all the bacteria cultivated in the laboratory. But no matter how many times she took out, the boy could answer it, and even tell the mold's current mood. The female apprentice couldn't believe his eyes in an instant, and the boy noticed that there were a lot of trichophyton on her feet. The boy then told the woman about the hidden danger of athlete's foot and the problem of solving the problem. Then he said that as long as he keeps it dry and clean, it will be fine, which made the female apprentice immediately convinced. At this moment, a fireworm floated in front of him. Then they immediately ran out the window and saw that it was floating up from the downstairs. The number of them alone looked scary. Unexpectedly, the students were secretly brewing wine in the classroom below without authorization, but the appearance of Hualujan means that the wine they brewed had deteriorated.